Heading down to breakfast for the last time. Last time in Rome. What are you doing?
No, why did you do it every morning? Every time I put out of the...
Buongiorno, Danielle.
Buongiorno, ciao. What's something else? Oh, press number 5.
You're gonna go very far, are we? Buongiorno, Danielle. Ciao.
Buongiorno, ciao. When they want to get by in the shop, they're like, do this, scusi, scusi. That's what they do. Scusi.
Italian lessons with Danielle.
With a Geordie. I need to go and get plasters from the reception. Bite number 1. Bite number 2.
Got everything. Sure? On 100% off? Where are we now?
The airport.
We're at the airport. Leonardo da Vinci Airport.
Cutting it fine as usual.
Nah, we're not.
Thank you. Have a lovely flight.
Hello.
Thank you very much. Have a lovely
That's
flight.
it. Any last words while we're still in Italy? Arrivederci. See you later, Rome. How was your flight, bro?
Uncomfortable.
Good?
You know what, I'd actually avoid flying with them at all costs again.
Oh, why?
Don't even get a drink. The headrest is just like, oh,
It's budget, bro. Budget.
obviously popular.
Okay, so landed now. Back at Birmingham Airport. Just eating some food. Both got pizza and fries. So after being in Italy for like 4 days, not eating a single pizza, first thing we eat when we're back in the UK is a pizza. Barbecue chicken, to the size of this drink as well. And yeah, so we're going to eat this, then we're actually going to talk a little bit about our experience in Italy, so stay tuned for that.
Will be the 1553 Virgin Train service to Edinburgh. Calling at Birmingham, Stanford, Dublin, Wolverhampton.
Here she is. What's that? That's a good little thing.
No, it's not.
Served you well, Squire.
It's a beautiful day to be alive.
Okay, so just waiting at Birmingham International train station now. Just had a nice meal at Frankie and Benny's. Just bought train tickets. We're going to Coventry Arena, aka the Rico, and then just we're getting out church again, picked up from there. So it's very nice of my father to do that. What do we want us to talk about? We wanted to say, we was talking about 5 things you need to know before you go to Rome. Can you remember what they were?
Yeah.
Okay, so the first thing you need to know when going to Rome is that you will be approached by quite a lot of people.
About 50 a day.
Yeah, seemingly, you know, wanting to help you, wanting to, you know, take your photo, wanting to give you directions.
Sometimes they'll grab your wrist to put a bracelet on you.
No, that's like a different point, though, isn't it? I'm just talking about like in general.
Right, okay, so they'll want to try and help you.
Yeah, so you get someone that like looks like they want to help you in whatever way that is, and they might actually look like an official person as well. They might have like an official tour guide like vest thing on. It's probably like quite windy. I hope you guys can hear us, but anyway, yeah. So the first thing is that obviously you get someone that wants to try and help you, but so they might help you, they might take your photo or whatever, they might tell you directions, but then they'll say like, you need to give me some money now, which is like pretty crappy, because you know, you shouldn't go out there and give someone help and then expect like to be paid for it.
Knowing that you're vulnerable as well, which
Exactly.
is, you're looking usually on your phone, on your maps, and you're looking around, and they spot you straight away, and straight away they're like, oh, where are you going, where are you going? But it's worse in the tourist spots, like near the Vatican, like places like that where people are like, where do you want to go, where do you want to go?
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
So that'd be my first like piece of advice. The second thing is kind of similar, but I guess it's more like sneaky the way that like some people do it. So it's not necessarily that they want to help you, it's the fact that they are like, some people are trying to trick you into like buying something off them. So like the most common thing that we sort of noticed was like men holding roses, and they'll try and like, you know, spot like a couple, like a young couple. Yeah, so they'll give it to them, they'll give it to the woman. And then the woman will be like, oh, thank you so much, it's so kind of you. Then they'll go, basically just go to the man of the couple.
They tap their pocket, they let you walk away, because like, we watched it so many times. They give it to the woman, let you turn your back to walk away, and then they'll tap the man on the shoulder and tap his pocket to give him money.
They'll be like, you need to give me this.
Sometimes they won't take it back either.
No.
You have to argue because you saw it.
This happened to us in Paris actually like 3 years ago, so we have got first-hand experience of what to do in this experience. Literally just give it on back if it happens to you, and just say you don't have any money.
They do it with bracelets.
Yeah, like this guy, he actually went up to a few people and was like, hey man, I like your shoes. Obviously not an American accent, I think he was like African. He was like, hey man, oh, I'm not gonna try and do that.
What are you
I'm
doing?
not gonna try. I'm not gonna try. He's like, hey man, I like your shoes. And I was like, oh thanks. And he was like, oh, do you know where Birmingham is? Do you know Aston Villa? I was like, yeah, I live not far away from there. And then he just put like a bracelet on my hand, and he's like, please man, give me money for my kids, or whatever he said.
And he chucked it at me, and I just let it fall on the floor because I just knew what he was doing. I was like, oh god. Like,
we've kind of had first-hand experience from this in London, didn't we? That's just like a couple of years ago.
What they gave us in London was actually nice. It was like the Union Jack in like little thread bracelet, and he made it while it was on a wrist.
Yeah.
It looked nice.
That was a bit more credible,
okay.
you could say.
Like that was just like a leather thing everyone's walking around with, selling, so
yeah, so that would be like our second thing you should know when going to Rome.
The third one would probably be walking shoes, like trainers.
Yeah, expect to do, unless you're privileged enough to just take like a taxi everywhere, which like the taxi prices in Rome are just extortionate. From what I've heard and from what I've seen, like we was in central Rome, and to get to the airport you're looking at like 50 euros to get to the airport from central Rome. So unless you're going to take like a taxi everywhere, expect to walk, because the public transport, and from what we done, like it wasn't the best, because we just obviously took the train from the airport to our hotel, and then we didn't like really go on buses and things. So I guess it could be okay, but we wanted to walk around, and obviously you see more when you're walking. So expect to do a lot of walking. Take some decent shoes, because we was averaging like 20-25,000 steps a day. And yeah, you do get tired feet, tired legs, and yeah, just expect to do a whole lot of walking. Fourth thing you should know before going to Rome is,
well, it sort of ties in with that, because it would be the public transport, about how it's a bit dangerous with pickpocketed and stuff.
was that the fourth one?
Do you want to mention?
Oh yeah, so Rome is like notorious for pickpockets. They're like, it's honestly like an art form how they do it. We was fortunate enough to, not get anything stolen from us, but just be kind of cautious. Like, don't be walking around with your iPhone in your back pocket. Girls especially, I know like there's so many girls that just do that, so stupid. Be a little bit careful when you're, be wary of who's around you when you're taking photos, things like that. Don't go where there's not many people. To the same token, don't go where it's very, very crowded and you come into close contact with people. And just be generally aware of your surroundings. I wouldn't advise like taking like designer handbags out, designer watches, things like that, because you're just making yourself very, very vulnerable. If someone has a choice of who they're going to rob, they're going to take the person with the designer handbags and the designer watches over the person with the bag from like Primark or whatever.
Best thing to do is, if you're a woman, obviously, have a bag that goes around your body. So
yeah, and wear your bag inside of your jacket, not on the outside, inside of your jacket, and try and wear it the building side. Obviously on the path you have the road side, then you have the building side. Try and wear it on the building side, because someone could just pull up beside you on like a bike or a moped and just snatch your bag and then ride off. So that's just another little tip.
People say that they cut them as well. Obviously this is everywhere. This isn't just Rome, but this is like what it's notorious for, the pickpocket and the stealing of bags.
Yeah. So fifth and final.
What have you mentioned? Water, shoes, public transport, pickpocketing. Is it water? Public toilets.
Oh, public toilets.
You won't find a good one.
Well, we didn't. Normally, like, in the UK, you expect like a McDonald's toilet to be like pretty clean. Not going to be the case in Rome. Like, we just tried to make sure we was going to our hotel toilet as much as possible. If ever we was passing by, we'd just go to the toilet, because I'm just going to be brutally honest, like a lot of the toilets in Rome in the public, they're just disgusting. They're filthy. Like literally, I went in a couple of McDonald's and there's just crap all over the toilet seats and that, and it's just it's not very nice, especially if you need a number 2 or if you're a lady.
None of the women's toilet seats ever in public ever had a toilet seat on. You were literally sitting on like the bare toilet.
Yeah, like just the rim.
Like it was like, which is obviously not as easy for a woman because like a man, but because you have to. But yeah, try and go in your hotel before you go.
Yeah,
it seems like common sense, but like it's just.
No, but you would expect the toilets to be a little bit, you know, better maintained, wouldn't you? But yeah, we didn't find that the case. So that's just 5 quick little tips that, you know, hopefully if you're watching this video and you're planning to go to Rome, hopefully those will come into some help for you. We are going to continue about our day. We're going to get the train back home, and then I'm probably going to unpack, and then we'll see what we do for the rest of the day then. Okay, so I am back home now. I'm going to start editing this videos and sorting out the many photos we have from Rome, but I just want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it. Please give it a like if you have, leave a comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already done so, and I'll see you in that next video. Peace!